What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey, and today we're deep diving into... Wait, that doesn't sound right. I don't want to finish that sentence. We're deep diving into the new character skills, Lily May. That sounds better. So we already know that her ultimate ability, Tempest Shot, completely shuts down round 1 heroes. Or I shouldn't even say round 1. I'm so used to playing turn-based gacha games. Immediate first ultimates in the battle, which means that she pretty much hard counters any type of team that is relying on a Mythic plus Eironn getting an ultimate off right at the beginning of the battle to group enemies up, immobilize them, maybe even stun them or knock them down if they have almost that type of strategy. And we need to test something out. This is something I haven't even done, so it's going to be a live test right here. We've been lucky enough to have one of our guild mates create a team that I'm hoping we can do some testing with here. So if I take a look and see if we can find Cito, I'm hoping we can find him on here somewhere. I just don't know if he's within range of us just yet. I can't wait till we get the new system coming. Oh, here, perfect. We got Cito. I can't wait for the new system coming in the next season where we can fight friends and everything. So here is the real test, and I'm basically going to be throwing him free wins here today too. We want to go up against a team that has both Bryon and of course a Mythic plus, wow, he's got Paragon, Eironn on their team. We want to see what happens here. Who does she interrupt? Because as you all know, the ultimate from Bryon just immediately happens at the beginning of the battle. He gains 1,000 energy, which is a full energy bar, summons his Falcon Alona, and then it starts draining energy as time goes on, whereas Eironn needs his Mythic plus, but when he does it, he gets to cast the ultimate immediately. So we need to see what happens first and foremost. I don't know if positioning matters. If it does, we can throw some things in here. Because he is doing us a huge favor here, we're literally just going to be doing a couple heroes. I'm only going to throw a couple heroes in just to make sure we survive long enough to make it happen. I just want to see what happens at the beginning of this battle. And we might have to run it back a few times, which might mean I have to sacrifice some points here. But I think it's well worth it. Yes, I know my team is not complete. So let's see what happens here. It looks like it takes out the Eironn's ultimate, even if Bryon is on the battlefield. Now, the only thing I can also maybe consider here is wonder what happens if their positioning is different, because in this case Bryon is the closer one, Eironn is the further one away. So my goodness, please don't tell me this type of team can win. Oh man, I might actually outlast them. If you guys didn't know, Almost Damien is an absolutely insane combo when Almost can heal himself with his bubble, his shield and everything, and Damien just keeps summoning his chariot to keep healing. Absolutely funny. So yeah, we can check out that replay real quick. You can see immediately goes for that Eironn over there. Let's exit the replay. Let's replay it one more time. Hopefully we can go to 1 speed. Good. So you see right there, she goes to Eironn immediately at the beginning of battle, because the thought process here is, well, if you put Bryon in as well, what happens? Like, is that a way to get around the situation? So I'm gonna have Cito see if we can change his lineup just a little bit and test one more time. Okay, so I had Cito change up his lineup just a little bit here, and it should work out. Found him within 1 try too, which is perfect. So essentially what I had him do is I had him change where the Bryon is positioned. We basically swapped them, because my theory here is maybe she stops whoever is further back in the formation. But again, this is just to see, can you put Bryon in a team? Because I know there's a lot of people out there. Heck, one of my buddies, Brownie, he makes a bunch of content for AFK Journey as well, came from Idle Heroes with me as well. He loves using Bryon. So if you can maybe somehow make this work, we'll see. Let's see what happens now. So we are, yeah, I don't care. We're throwing away points. I want to see, who does she go after? She does go after the Bryon. So essentially Lily May is going to prioritize whoever is furthest back in the lineup. So if you want to run some sort of bait PvP team to ensure that your Eironn team still works and functions properly, you're going to have to make sure your Bryon is further back in the formation, further away from the Lily May in order for that to go off. Now that is a lot of good information that we got right here as far as strategy goes, because yes, you can use a Bryon to bait a Lily May so that your Eironn comp still works the same as usual, which is really, really good. And again, if you guys ever wondered, Ulmus, Damien, really sick combo to keep battles going on. I usually run them on defense too, just because sometimes they can time out the battle. You can see 26 seconds left with just those 3 heroes, but that is how they lock down Bryon and Eironn with Lily May. Now, unless my memory is just really shot, and it sometimes can because I play so many different games, it does seem like Bryon is a very good substitute in this type of team to bait it out. However, I don't think there's any other hero in the game that actually starts with full energy or an ultimate cast immediately, right? Unless my brain is just not working right, which, let's be honest, is done that quite a few times to us. That is going to be really, really important, because tomorrow, I think tomorrow, maybe later today, we'll see. Essentially, I want to show you guys how strong this team can be, because even hitting up, you can see this is an Eironn Arden type team where normally we'd be doing pretty good. Although we would still lose because everybody on this team is, like, you can see, maxed out Paragon. Like, you see the sparkly border, that means you're in oh shit territory. But this does have a chance to actually give us a chance of winning when we don't have a single Paragon. Let's see how this actually turns out, though. I'm intrigued to see. So this stops the immediate Eironn, which means everybody on the enemy team is staying spread out. We have Baril's up here. We both have a Scarlita. I don't think this is going to be enough to get us wins at all, but it would be really interesting to see if it does help even the playing field when we're talking about Paragon versus normal heroes. Now, both Scarlita came down at the same time. Some people got yeeted off the battlefield for both sides. However, I definitely ended up on the worst end of that. But that was actually better than we normally would do. Normally, when Scarlita comes down, we would already almost be dead. So yeah, just keep that in mind. You still can't go crazy with it. And of course, the team I'm showing you guys isn't exactly one most people can actually run, because this has a ton of Celestial and Hypogens on it. I will show you a team that will work, however. I think, what is it right there? Is that the crisscross? Let me show you guys my team, and then later today I'm going to show you guys probably a team, a Shakir style team that really does well with her in this meta right now. So just keep that in mind. That is coming. I think in this case we have... Oh, wait, is there... I guess there's no point on this team. I mean, the whole point of running her is to counter the Eironn. But again, maybe I should show you guys what it looks like too. Even when they're not baiting out an ability, it can still be a very good thing for your team. So let's just chuck our teammates in here. I think I'm going to throw in, of course, Scarlita too, because she's going to be really solid. And then the Taylene can go back here, be the swap target. Let's see how this turns out, because again, even though there's not an Eironn on the enemy team, whoever gets their first ultimate off will essentially be stopped. And it looks like it's the Thorn here. So you guys know Thorn does a ton of damage. However, look at that. Immediately stop the Thorn. And the best part about this is she's almost back to full energy once again. So she'll be able to stop potentially the next one if she survives. Although I don't know if that's going to happen. So she's going to be able to get her ultimate off eventually, whenever she's not stunned. And then again, the next time, like in this situation when Taylene goes to use it, I forgot, you can actually target Damien with her interrupt ability too, which is really weird. However, you lose out the damage portion of it. But again, it really stops the enemy team from getting ultimates, especially on heroes like Thorin, Taylene, things like that. That is huge for the swing of the battle. And of course, as always, when a new hero comes out, leave a comment down below with what type of team and game mode you'd like to see, and I'll try to test her in every single one of them. We will be putting her up against Dream Realm bosses across the next week. Anything that Marilee would be in, we're going to try to use her as well, because again, they both do true damage. We'll see how she stacks up. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Definitely S+ tier when it comes to PvP. We'll have to see elsewhere, and I'll see you guys next time.